Calgary's housing market is officially in transition. We're seeing homes for sale, more homes for sale, longer days on market, and buyers finally gaining a bit of leverage. If you're thinking about making a move this fall or winter, this update will give you the insight you need to make a smart decision in this changing market. If we look at the city stats overall for mid-October, there are just under 7,000 homes on the market across Calgary, which is a 33% increase from last year. Sales are sitting at 740 units so far for this month. That's down from 854 during the same period in 2024. The sales to new listing ratio is about 55%, what means we're moving away from a seller's market and into a more balanced territory. The median citywide price is $574,000, which is virtually flat from last year. The average list to sale price sits at 97.7%. So that generally means there's about 2 to 3% negotiation room right now if it's priced correctly. The multiple environment we saw this time earlier this year, it's no longer. So let's talk about each segment of the market. Well, detached homes continue to lead the way with 394 sales and an average price of $807,000. The supply has climbed to over 3,200 active listings, which gives buyers more breathing room. The days on market is around 35 days. Just over 3 months of supply and 70 homes reported above selling price compared to 153 this time last year. So it means we're no longer in this frenzy, but it's still one of the best styles in our market. Shifting to semi-detached homes, the infills and duplexes recorded 75 sales this month to date with an average price of $653,000, which is again fairly flat compared to this time last year, although inventory has increased 40%. Row houses saw 103 sales with a median average price of around $445,000. That's about 50, and there's about 56 sales are taking about 56 days to sell. The sales to new listing ratio has dropped to 54%. So we can expect to see prices sliding as this trend continues. More row houses will be hitting the market. That's giving first-time buyers and downsizers a lot more choices. And finally, apartments. Apartments are sitting at an average price of $336,000. With 168 sales this month, that's down from 208 this time last year. The condo inventory is up to just over 2,000 active units, the most we've seen since 2021. And this segment is clearly leaning towards a buyer's market. So what does all this mean? Overall, we're in a balanced environment. Prices aren't falling dramatically, but the days of 20 offers and on one listing are behind us for now. Sellers who price realistically and present well will still attract strong offers. Buyers finally have more time to make informed decisions, especially in condos and townhomes where selection is strong. It's a healthy adjustment and, frankly, a sign that the market is normalizing after 3 years of intense growth. If you're thinking about making a move, this is the time to get strategic. Whether you're selling and want to stand out from rising competition, or buying and want to identify value before the next rate drop, I can help you break down the numbers for your specific community. Reach out anytime. I'm always happy to walk you through what's happening right here in your neighborhood. Send me a DM to learn more about what's going on in our housing market.